Oh my goodness. Got Kitty in my lap. Hello, everybody! Mike will be with us in just a moment. Before we do anything, I kind of want to see if I can get everybody a hat that isn't ass. Because, like, that's a really nice, like, amount of armor on there. But boy, is that a terrible hat. I want to see if I can do something about that. Oh, Honeybee is mad that I stopped petting her and has pat me squarely on the face. Hi, Honeybee. Oh, the desktop audio is still off. There we go. Now I'll be able to hear the game and not just my voice. I went and I got a little party hat for Honeybee on my little stream figure. I dare you stop gifting her pets. I know I'm doing my best. She's like half laying down on me and then half climbing me. I'm doing my best. You heard her purring before. I know, I looked all around for the perfect little pink party hat for her. So I figure while we wait for Mikey...
Not trying to step on your toes, you know.
We can go and see about making better hats for everybody. There we go. So, Inquisitor hat. Oh, excuse me. Superior Warden hat. Oh, I heard somebody start watching the stream. That might be Mikey. Wow, are these all really not great? So the Inquisition Scout hat only goes up to 28. And I think that the armor they've got now is better. So, like, this is 24. 24. 19. Okay, so I can get it to be better. Okay. I'm gonna make hats for everybody except for, Iron Bull, because his is really good. This is 30. Oh. Hello!
For hats,
yeah,
for the mage, armor class or armor value isn't something you should be worried about too much. Instead, it should be what buffs that you can apply.
Ah. So maybe.
So the higher number of buffs that you can apply is what you should be prioritizing.
Okay.
For the robe, armor is kind of important, but the armor
for the
value
hats,
for most
really.
hats is so small most of the time that it's not something that you really need to worry about.
Okay. And I guess the different kinds of hats don't quite matter? Okay, I guess it doesn't really... I guess it doesn't matter that much for, like, I don't think that there's armor hats specific. Mikey, could you tell her?
Should be louder.
Okay, let me turn up Mikey. Alright. There's not an armor restriction for hats, is what I'm attempting to say and failing to say. Like, it's not like, oh, mages can only wear the Inquisitor hat. Or whatever.
Yeah, there is no, like, armor tier for hats.
Okay. So that's 28, 22, 14. Okay, so we may not have the right amount of, like, thing to make a better hat. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Remember that you can get a lot of the crafting materials you need from the war map. You can also purchase them in the shops down in the courtyard of your...
Oh, yeah, that's true. We could also go to the Black Emporium, couldn't we? If we really wanted to, I guess.
Maybe.
But yeah. Okay, well, maybe we'll, ooh. Uh-oh. Hold on a second, ignore that. I accidentally clicked the wrong button. There we go.
Ignore what? I didn't see anything.
Oh, I accidentally posted a link to another server in the chat with you while I was trying to move the screen back. What I was trying to tell you was if you look at the, stream, you'll see I put a little party hat on Honeybee.
Yeah. It's her birthday.
It is. She's 1 year old. Her and her brother and sister. And they've all gotten a bunch of treats today. Her brother got treats and also medicine because he has a little tummy bug.
Uh-oh.
Nothing too bad. It's just making him do a barf. Alright, let's see. That's later. Okay. Let's go talk to... Let's go talk to her. Come on. Or actually, we should talk to Varric. He's here first. Greetings, Varric. How are you? Hello? I can't talk to him.
I can spare some time.
Okay.
What do you need?
What? Special. Questions about Hawk. Do you believe I'm the Herald?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do.
Oh.
Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
You believe in Andraste?
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like?
Oh, he likes the
I
narrative.
don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Oh, he's a little bard man.
Why are those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You fought a demon inside your mind in the middle of a pitched battle between Templars. Faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. Stopped an army of demons.
And lived.
One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
So I have to find bad luck.
So, on the basis of my extraordinarily bad luck, you think I'm Andraste's herald?
If you know the story of Andraste, you know that bad luck is sort of her thing.
You know what? I can't fault that logic, though. Oh, you're
Something
woeful.
you wanted to talk about?
Oh, yes, let's talk about that lead.
About that lead of yours, Varric.
Sure. The sooner we take care of it, the better.
Do you trust the information?
Do you think this lead of hers is real?
Bianca's too much of a researcher to pass me information without verifying it first. But if you're asking whether she'd lie to us, maybe set us up, it's possible. Not likely, though. She risked the wrath of the guild coming in person. A message would have sufficed.
True.
Whatever she found in that entrance shook her up. That worries me.
I see. Do you have anything new to tell me about the Red Lyrium?
I want to know more about Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
Why do you think Templars took
What
it?
could the Templars want with it?
In Kirkwall, just having the Lyrium idol made Knight Commander Meredith impossibly strong. Before it turned her into a Lyrium statue, anyway. Maybe they thought the power was worth it, or maybe they didn't know the consequences.
See. Well,
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
no, I have another
Yeah,
question.
Not really my favorite subject.
No, I want to ask about the other one.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
I want to know more about Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
There we go.
I've seen it infect people like a disease and turn them to lyrium. How can it do that?
That's a good question. The people I've had studying the stuff say you need to actually touch it to get infected. But it seems to take time. The longer you spend with it, the more likely you'll come down with a case of the crazy. But how it works, and if it can be cured, they haven't figured out.
Ah.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
It's
Yeah,
so
not really
creepy
my favorite
that it
subject.
turns you into lyrium. And if you look at it from, like, the point of view of the dwarves, where they were like, oh, the lyrium is the blood of the titans, it means it's like... It means it's like doing Lovecraft bullshit to you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Solus!
Inquisitor, Do you have a moment?
Of course. Ooh, we're getting a cutscene.
What were you like? Before the anchor. Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
No, not really.
I don't believe so.
Ah,
Were you worried?
Why do you ask?
you show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade.
Oh.
You are not what I expected.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's not disappointing, it's... Most people are predictable. You have shown subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I expected. If the Dalish could raise someone with a spirit like yours, have I misjudged them?
Yes, I think you probably have, a little.
I don't hold the Dalish up as perfect, but we have something worth honoring. A memory of the ancient ways.
Perhaps that is it. I suppose it must be. Most people act with so little understanding of the world, but not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means I have not forgotten the kiss.
Neither have I.
Good.
Aww. He's finally going to open up to us. Oh.
Don't go.
It would be kinder in the long run. But
Why?
losing you would...
Oh. Oh. He's really scared of losing things, isn't he? Wow, there's a lot of sound effects on this kiss.
Arlath Mavanan.
Oh. And it comes with a little piano song, too.
Yeah, I love the romance track for this game.
Oh. Poor Solus. He's really nervous when it comes to the idea of losing stuff. I wonder if that's why he's so obsessed with Elven history.
And why he doesn't seem to really interact with people very much. It seems like he's probably been hurt a lot.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't even interact with Dalish or, it seems, city elves. He's nervous and he's a nerd. It's the worst combo. Yeah, it can definitely be. You know what? If he's terrified of losing stuff, I think that is why he journeys around in the Fade looking at memories all the time and talking with spirits. Because there's something that's, like, preserved stuff there. And I think that's what he wants. To find a way to just not lose things.
Worship?
I feel bad for him.
Venan.
Let's see. Do you have anything else
I'd like
to
to
tell me?
hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fade's reflection of a feeling. When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. "They've forgotten," said the spirit. "There remains no word for what I was."
Let's see. Yeah, Chaotic said Solus mentioned that he did encounter the Dalish and they didn't really respond kindly towards him. Yeah, that's probably because he's looked so much into their history that he's challenged some of the things that they think they know. When he's like, oh no, I wandered the Fade and I've talked to spirits and seen memories that are imprinted on it and it's not like what you say, and they probably got really pissed off about it.
Tell me about the old
I love that I can just ask him these questions and his approval will go up.
Cottage far removed from any of the simple, chastened tribesmen. The trees and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned, but the world feared that you might return.
I see. Cool.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a young Canary working in a simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every morning. In every loaf, she broke the rules. She'd take a pinch of sugar and fold it into the center, like a secret, and this act of small rebellion brought a shining smile across her face.
Oh, that's actually
We'll talk
really
later.
cool.
Dareth Shiral.
So little acts of rebellion in the kin, I say.
Hmm. Interesting.
Very interesting. Dorian!
You seem very interested in my opinions.
Not enough to stay. Goodbye.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
Sorry, that sounded mean, but it's just I walked up to talk to him and there were no new options. It just seemed like a funny, smart-ass thing to say. You seem interested in my opinions. Well, not that interested. Bye.
Jesus.
Clans can tell if an elf has those elfy tattoos, but since Solus doesn't have any, they treated him with hostility, says Chaotic. I see. Yeah, and that's wrong of them. They shouldn't do that. Oh, Vivienne, I have completed your quest and found you Oh, these chairs. It looks like you can walk through them and you can't.
Did you need something, darling?
I did it.
Your lost books have been found.
I never doubted you, darling. You always get results.
Yes, I do.
My dear, did you need me for something?
Anything new? Well, let's see if she has any new
What are your
opinions.
thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
I admire Cassandra's determination. If she had a little charm, she could be a remarkable leader.
I think she's a remarkable leader as is. I do think she feels more confident when there's somebody else in charge. But I don't think that she's not charismatic. Oh, Lil! There she is. Hey, Lils.
Yes?
Anything?
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven should Corypheus or his lackeys return.
Oh, good.
So far, nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. There is something, at least.
Good.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright, I believe that is everybody in the tower. I know that Josephine doesn't have anything new because we haven't finished her quest yet. So... No, how do I... There we go. Oh, there's something here. We'll have to go see what it is. And harvest our plants while we're here. There we go. Do you want to plant something new here? Primarily offensive. Oh, mixes. I thought it said just primarily offensive, period, end of sentence. I was gonna be like, mean. But probably true. Oh, I forgot we had tons of blood lotuses here. I can replace that with something else. Ah! Not that one, this one. What do we got? Just the Emerita vein. Oh, Ghoul's Beard and Royal Elf Fruit. So let's try some Ghoul's Beard. Alright, there's a quest somewhere in this direction. Alright, let's see. So there's something this way. In here? Something in a this-early direction. Interesting. But not up one. Or down. But here. It must be up on the wall. Alright, let's see if there's a path. Is there a pathway? It's just up to the wall.
You've gathered quite the collection. Wonder how many are in the set.
I love that as we've found these pieces, you can see them on the wall. That's so cool.
More RPGs need to have hubs that change as a product of your actions.
Alright, let's see what that quest up on the wall is, and then we can check in with the rest of our buds. And we'll see how, Oh my god, I almost called him Anders. Holy shit. That is not the right way. Colin, Jesus, why did I almost call him Anders? What the fuck?
Yes, you should definitely check in with Colin as well.
What kind of crime did I almost commit? Yep, first like Anders. Blasphemy. Ah, there's an upgrade available. That's right. I get to choose what the tower is for, I believe. Boop. A cosmetic upgrade that shows commitment to utility of vigilance. The tower becomes a Templar hold to rival any in southern Thedas, or mage. A cosmetic upgrade declaring the Inquisition's commitment to careful magical study. Skyhold's mage tower will be the envy of any circle. I think in this particular case, since we saved the Templars, I think we should do a Templar tower, because I feel like one of the constant things that they've been saying when it comes to the Templars is they've been talking about how they kind of don't feel like they fit in here, and that we need to make a space for them. So I think that cosmetically this will be good.
Well, oh, okay.
Well, it just said it was purely cosmetic, and that there's nothing...
A true Templar hold. Now we're in Inquisition.
There's a knife stuck into nothing! There we go. A true Templar hold, she says to this little loft. Adorable. There's nothing up here. Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry for making the choice before you commented. What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Okay. It looks like there's some mages down here on this floor, though, so... maybe it's a little bit of both. The Templars are using invisible trade each other. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Doc says, to be fair, Colin and Anders did share a VA in Awakening, and Chaotic right after agreed. That's funny. I suppose one could be forgiven then, although I didn't know that, so... mine was just that I forget names easily. I don't forget faces, though. I remember people even years after I've seen them, but hell if I can recall their names, though. And said VA is blacklisted. Yeah. There's just an axe in this. Someone had a rough night here. Yeah, let's go talk to Cullen while we are here. Hi. Having a good time? They're having a good time. Good. Hey, Cullen. How are you? You doing okay? Ah, another cutscene. Let's see how he's doing. He was having a real hard time last time we were here.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything...
Oh, Colin.
This sounded much better in my head.
You feeling better?
I trust you're feeling better?
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm glad I was able to help you.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
Character development! Over the course of several games. Once again, I know I bring this up every time, but once again, I can't believe there are some people who are like, Cullen is an objectively horrid person who never gets better and can't be redeemed. And I'm like, are you crazy? He literally just said, after what happened to me at the Circle, I don't like the person it made me, and it's taken me so long to get away from it. That's literally growth and redemption. Oh my god. I can't. Oh, you really beat yourself up, guy.
You're a better person than you give yourself credit for.
Yeah.
I appreciate the thought, but I know who I am. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company.
You're one of that
Suppose I do as
company,
well.
you know. Yeah. Doc said he's definitely not boring nor a bad character, but like I've said before, I mostly end up disliking him because of the fandom that surrounds him. Oh. The only reason that he doesn't dislike Solus for the same reason is because Solus is his canon romance for Inquisition. I see. It's the only thing that saved him is that you romanced him in the game. But you know what? I understand completely. Toxic fandoms can absolutely ruin characters and shows. Like, I never finished watching the Voltron series, though I've heard that it does start to kind of fall off towards the end. But the fandom that sprung up around that just got so unbelievably toxic, I could not finish it, so. Yeah, and Chaotic said concerning Cullen, he didn't know how to move on, so he clung to the past. Yeah, that's what happens to most of us when we end up with horrible trauma, is we don't know how to let go of it, so some part of us is always stuck there, you know? Some part of us doesn't ever leave that place or that moment. Which is why therapy is helpful, but unfortunately, for all of its cool magic, Thedas does not appear to have that. Doc says, I do enjoy, though, that if you manage to piss off Solus to a specific point, you can indeed punch him in the jaw. That's funny.
To me, it is very funny, and the animation is very funny, but it's kind of awful at the same time.
Well, yeah, doing anything you can
really
to try and make somebody that
thing.
upset.
Well, you have to be kind of a dickhead in order to do that.
You have to actively be an asshole. At the same time, I feel like if you punch him in the face, then he'd be the kind of character who would reel back, look at you, touch his cheek, and go, "Oh!"
Well, it's interesting that you say that.
Because that's exactly what he does.
That's exactly what happens.
That's funny as hell.
At your service.
I'd like to know more about you.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
Is your family okay?
You've mentioned siblings. With everything that's happening, do you know if they're all right?
I've received word from my eldest sister. She was always good at tracking me down. South Reach has experienced the same chaos as everywhere else. My family is fine. Pray they remain so.
Good. Oh, tracking you down.
Your sister tracked you down. She didn't know where you were.
I let her know I was in Haven. She assumed I survived. It's not the first time. I may have neglected to tell her when I was transferred to Kirkwall.
Why?
I wasn't in a good state. I wanted only to leave. I received an angry letter about my disappearance 2 years later. For all her reprimands, it was a relief to hear from someone who knew me before the Blight.
You know what, though? That actually tracks. I have some family members who are like that. That they're also prone to depressive episodes, and whenever that happens, they just sort of go off the radar for a while. I've in the past, especially when I was a teen, I was prone to doing that too. I got really depressed when I hit my teens. Oh, Doc agrees with what you said before, Mikey, that I described Solus's reaction getting punched like to a T. That's great. Did you have something you regretted?
You still regret the man you became after leaving Ferelden?
After the Ferelden Circle, I thought all mages were like the ones there. Knight Commander Meredith's methods were harsh, but they kept people safe.
Yeah, and she was wrong.
You said Meredith was unstable.
She was my Knight Commander. I had no reason to distrust her. She wasn't wrong about the Blood Mages in Kirkwall. Meredith encouraged my anger towards the Mages. There was only so far I would go, and she knew that too. I was her second in command. She kept decisions from me, those I would question. I believed she was serving the city. I never thought to question her, not until it was too late.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't your fault if she was directly keeping shit from him and the places he was. Yeah, we have many reasons to distrust that crazy bitch. Yeah. Man, that wasn't your fault.
You can't control everything. You stood up to her in the end.
Yeah,
If I
that
hadn't,
mattered.
would I be like her now? I wanted mages locked away as much as she did. I trusted they were treated reasonably well, but I should have done more. I should have looked into it. It's not yet enough. The Inquisition is my chance to atone. I will see it through.
Aw. Yeah, like, I get what he's saying. I do also firmly believe what I had my Inquisitor say is, you know, it's not your fault that she hid that shit from you. And to a certain extent, she knew full well what she was doing when she chose you to be her second in command. Not just because you were good at your job, which you are. You're an excellent choice to be somebody's second in command. But also because she knew she could keep shit from you, and as long as she maintained a certain attitude, which may have been genuine at one point, but as long as she maintained a certain attitude, you wouldn't question her. And that's what she wanted. She purposefully kept shit from him.
Well, it's also worth noting that she misread him, because what she thought. So, what's interesting and why I'm not like really keen on hating on Templars like some people do, is both characters had severe trauma that led to them being in the Kirkwall Circle, right?
Yeah.
Meredith, her parents were murdered by a mage.
Yeah.
And that really colored her view on mages. Meanwhile, Colin, as a young Templar, I mean, he was only, what, like 16?
Yeah,
During
he wasn't even really an adult yet.
He was, captured and tortured. So, both of them, I feel, have valid anger or fears.
Yeah, but they both took it in different directions because they're both different people.
And exactly. And that's it. That they took it in different directions because they're people.
Yeah. So for Meredith probably joined the Templars with sort of like a Batman motivation, like, oh, I want to make sure that nothing like that happens to somebody else. I'll stop mages that are being evil. And then eventually that evolved into, well, every mage has the potential to be evil, therefore they should all be considered evil and punished. And then when she came into contact with the Red Lyrium, she completely flew off the deep end and went just a little bit crazy, just a wee bit mad. Just a little bit mad. A little bit very mad. Yeah. Chaotic also makes a good point. Even if he had talked to her and looked into how the mages were being treated beforehand, Meredith would have just, done something like claim he was under the influence of blood magic and then tossed him out. So he wouldn't have been able to do anything. Which sucks. No matter when he confronted her about it, there was only so much he could do, and it just so happened that hit the moment where, the call to action came, thankfully, was also the moment that Hawk was there, so he wasn't, alone when he turned to Meredith and went, you can't do that. This is too much.
I mean, arguably it was Hawk standing against Meredith that shook him enough to make a stand.
Yep. And there's actually something interesting that's been noted. I'll say this quick before we continue on. Something interesting that pops up in psychology is that a lot of the time, and there is a lot of credit to that, we give a lot of weight to the first person to stand up to something. But psychologically, in that moment, the most important thing is actually the second person who stands up. Because the second person, first person to respond to the instigator's call to action, actually spurns way more people on to get, to also do something. So, while it is super important to, the person who does the right thing first is super important, the second person is just as important because it's what gives people that push, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, to use a not as serious metaphor, it's kind of like if there's like a cake at a party and a lot of people don't want to like go over and eat. Like, nobody seems to want to be the first person to go get cake at a party. But after like the first person goes over, somebody else trickles over, and then all of a sudden everybody's at the table getting cake. It's like that.
Yeah.
Caddock says, Meredith explains that her sister was a mage, and that it did not end well for her family, and it scarred Meredith for life. It's even worse that it was a sibling. Oh, the mage that killed her family was her sister. Ooh, that makes it way worse.
Yeah. So, and I mean, the reason I pity Templars is because, I mean, they're arguably child soldiers. Like,
yeah, because they get inducted at a very young age.
Yeah, most Templars are promised at a young age.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
adults
happens,
can join the order as well, but the fact that you even have indoctrinated children in the order is enough, I think, to show some pity for them.
Yeah, and that happened to Alistair, if I remember correctly.
Indeed.
Is that, and from what he said is like he didn't hate it after a while, but when he first got there, he said it was he I remember he did have a few stories about like, oh, I tried to run away a bunch of times. I was really pissed. Because he didn't have a choice. They just were like, and now you live here. And Caddock is also correct. Either way, Meredith is still a bitch. She is.
Oh, it's not an excuse for the
Oh, yeah, none of it's ever excuse. It's just, it's a reason.
Don't get it wrong. Yeah.
And
it's just, I feel like people are very quick to, dismiss or they don't understand why it is a person is making the decisions that they're making. So they wind up being, I think, really harsh when they don't need to.
Yeah. It's a very, we talked about it last time when we were talking about like movies, is it's a very black and white way of thinking. Where it's like, well, they did a bad thing and it made me mad. Therefore, they could never possibly be good. But then also, as Doc pointed out, you get things like the fandom at large. Templars are evil fascists. Once you're a Templar, you're always a Templar. But then in the same breath, we love you, Alistair. Alistair was a Templar. He's not now, but all of his skills are still Templar.
And he voices fear of and potentially even hatred of mages.
Yeah, he's scared of mages. One of the first things that happens when we encountered, I forgot the name of our cool witch friend. Yeah.
Morrigan.
Morrigan, thank you. Sweeping is bad. The first thing that happens when we meet her is that he's like, oh, fuck, it's a mage. Nobody is here to keep her in check. She could be doing anything. It's an apostate. Oh god, we're all gonna die. Which just really sets the tone for their relationship, because Morrigan's response to that is to basically go, ooga booga booga. And then poof, frog time. Are you against the Templars now?
Do you think Templars should cease to exist?
No. I may have chosen to leave that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart.
Agreed.
It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to confront such dangers.
So what do you think the answer is then?
What would you suggest?
Some call the Circle a prison that can only breed resentment. Perhaps opportunities to work outside the Circle. A mixed military service or healers' clinics with Templar support. And there must be a safer way for Templars to leave. Templars can lose their memories to lyrium. Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
Yeah. I completely agree. That's not a bad idea at all. I think that, and that's what I've been pushing for, is like, look, I think that the Circle should be like a school. You go there and you learn to control your magic, and maybe you do have to do a harrowing. I don't know. That I'm a little bit on the fence about. But then again, as you've pointed out, Mikey, you know, what are you gonna do? Be like, well, we've trained you. Hopefully when the demon inevitably arrives, you'll be okay. Thumbs up. You know?
Yeah, they need the reality, the painful reality for mages is that they're always going to be under threat of demonic possession. They need to be prepared to fend them off.
Yeah.
The problem is that the manner by which they demonstrate whether or not they're capable means that they die if they fail. But that is that's the case.
But that would
even if
happen
they
in
didn't
real
go
life
through
too.
a harrowing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, yeah.
So it's
yeah,
it just sucks.
Yeah, and Chaotic says, and I kind of agree with this, is that the harrowing, or anything that took its place, I suppose, should be basically be a final exam, and after that, the mage can live outside the circle once they've graduated. Yeah, I think that that's perfect, and I also think that that there could be circle-based like communities where it's like, oh hey, you can live here if you want, but the problem is that people are trapped in the circle. But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I don't know. I'm still on the fence about just being able to live like outside of a circle.
Mm.
The reason I'm on the fence about it is because the threat isn't just like demonic possession.
Yeah, there's
but
there's
also
blood magic too.
Blood magic, exactly.
Yeah.
And I just don't see like a good way to police that.
Yeah, like I said, it's not a perfect answer, but I do think that what his idea is a great place to start with. It's like, the problem is, for most of those mages, because some of the mages actually liked the circle, it seems the thing that really rankles them all is that once you're there, you cannot leave. You can't even go visit your family.
Interestingly, I think Vivienne and her circle is a decent way to operate, which is that the mages in the circle are free to go and like, you know, go out into the city. Some of them even have jobs outside of the circle.
Yeah, which is basically what he's proposing.
They have to return to the circle.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I guess, like, I don't know. I think that the way that you're describing her, the way she operates it, is probably the best we can hope for currently. But like, so basically that's what he's saying too. Is he's like, oh, I think that they should be able to go and do things outside the circle, because the problem is that they're stuck there, and that's the big thing that sticks into people's craw. Is
they're deprived of freedoms.
Yeah,
that's the issue.
Yeah, and as COVID quarantine time taught us all, people don't like to be trapped inside. Even if you prefer to spend your time inside, the moment you're told you cannot go out at all, period, for any reason, is when the cabin fever starts to set in. And you're like, please, I just want to go out. Even if it's to get groceries, please, I just want to go somewhere, anywhere that isn't these four walls all day. Yeah. Yeah, Doc says, as it turns out, preventing human beings from getting sunlight can do a lot of things to your brain. Yeah. That's not a bad idea, Colin.
I like the sound of that.
I'm not sure it's the answer, but something needs to change.
Exactly. What'll you do next, do you think?
The Inquisition won't last forever. What will you do when this is over?
To be honest, I hadn't given it much thought until recently. I'm not used to having so many possibilities.
Well, that's all.
That's all I wanted to know.
Another time, then.
The way she delivers that makes it sound like the two of us just had a really weird conversation in which I learned something about him that I never wanted to know. That was all I wanted to know. Let's never talk about this again. She's acting like I walked in and I said, so what's up? And then he started telling me about a weird sex dream he had or something. I'm like, oh, I didn't need to know that. Let's see, can I get down from here? No, of course I can't. Why would I? Why would I be able to get down from here? Screw it. I'll take this shortcut instead. There we go. Boop. Done. Blackwall! Oh, there he is. Actually, hold on a second. Let me look at this dog. This griffin. Rocking griffin he's making. I can't tell if he's worked on it, like, a little bit more every time we see it, but I like to think he has. Hey, Blackwall.
Yes?
Anything new to
What do you think of the Inquisition?
Comment on?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Okay. Well, that's enough. You sound kind of mad about that.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Why is he so mad at me? Or at least he sounds mad. Like, what, dude?
He's not mad.
He sounds so pissed. It's like, or whatever, I guess. Okay. What do you sell, sir? Woo! Oh. I could buy it. Sarah. What does look like this to you? No, it's not as good. No bitches, sad face is still the best. And I have nothing to sell. Okay, cool. Cool!
Inquisitor.
Da, 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 da. And those are still the two people who are no longer here, but their quest markers are here for some reason. I am your teacher.
Inquisitor.
Cassandra! He might just be a curt person. That's true, too. He just sounded like he was really mad at me for some reason. I'm like, but what did I do? Hey,
Planning
Cassie!
troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We'll do our
We
best.
make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
I think that those are admirable goals, to be completely honest here. I think that you should respect the past and tradition, but then also not be scared to change that if it doesn't work anymore, because, you know, some traditions don't. I also think that it's good to find justice for the past, you know, past wrongs, but not avenge them, because that's, you know, getting vengeance doesn't really fix the problem. And a lot of the time, it doesn't even make the people who were wronged feel better. So, I think those are admirable goals, frankly.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
Well, those people
That
are
didn't sound
stupid.
like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging.
Ooh. I sense a story behind this.
Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
To tell you the truth, Cassandra, it's because I have save points.
And also a lore
almost
master.
I have a
Sound like
lore
you
master
admire
as
me.
well.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
Well, I like to think I'm listening to my conscience.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
Aw, thanks. I mean, I hope we're friends.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you seem happier than before.
That scene is fucking is like busted if you're a dwarf. I just want to let you know.
Because you don't reach the window, I bet.
Peeping
over the sill.
You stand on a bucket, but the problem is the bucket isn't even like the correct height, and so the way you lean against the window is very strange.
I remember you saying that the dwarf got like scaled up in places because the game's a little bit.
There's going to be a sequence later in which you dance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to explain why, but
that's fine.
Yeah, if you're a dwarf, it's very funny looking.
Chaotic says, "Sorry, fun size. Windows are for the big kids." The best part of playing a dwarf in Inquisition is that you'll stand on a stool, a crate, or a bucket during kissing scenes. Oh my god, dog, that's amazing. Say, hold on, I have to get my bucket. We can't afford to animate you leaning down. Cassandra.
I trust all is well.
I have a feeling I can't ask about the brother yet.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
Can I ask what happened to your brother yet?
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony.
Ah, now we can know.
Was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be.
Aww.
I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
That sounds really awful.
It was the end of everything I knew. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them.
Ah.
He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of me.
Oh god.
I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
Oh. Oh my god.
Are you noticing a theme?
A
here
fucking theme
with
about how awful blood
join
magic
the
is?
Templars?
Yeah.
Well, and just how, like, mages are off when they're quote unquote off the leash. Typically,
yeah.
Like, we'll take the quote unquote easy path.
Yeah.
It's why I'm not quick to be like, ah, yes, mages. They're all just innocent little flowers.
I've never known a mage that wanted power.
Exactly.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, Chaotic says that there's a movie about that called Dawn of the Seeker, and she sees her brother get his head chopped off. Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty gruesome.
Holy shit. And Doc also has commented to Chaotic asking if the stool is in the sex scenes as well. Doc says, I assume it's not, but I love you, I always have. Oh, hold on, Dorian, I'm sorry, I need to grab my kissing stool.
I think Iron Bull has the raunchiest of the sex scenes in this game.
Oh god.
And it's not even that raunchy. It's very suggestive.
Uh-huh.
But it's like this game actually, for some reason, Dragon Age, for the most part, has gotten less, or has had like less sexual scenes over time. Like they're not. It's very funny to me to hear some of like the developers for Veilguard describe some of the romance scenes in there as steamy when Andromeda came out like not that long ago.
Oh,
And it has way more raunchy scenes.
Oh, Andromeda has a romance scene that I did see that I am pretty sure if I play it again, I will have to censor it for YouTube. Because, and I may actually have to hide it on Twitch, because, Jal is a very enthusiastic boy. Oh, howdy! Woo! Steamy in Veilguard? That's bullshit. Maybe it's Steamy for Veilguard, I don't know.
I mean, I'm going to be, so this is not going to be an admonishment of this sexuality, but to be fair, the person who said that is Ace.
Oh,
and I already didn't trust them when they said that, because I'm like, I'll be the judge.
Yeah. Actually, you know what's funny, though?
What?
About that is, I don't know what their direction for it was, but I've seen a lot of people comment that when it comes to, like, writing adult stuff, like sex scenes in fanfics and stuff, that people who are ace tend to write way raunchier stuff than people who aren't. And the reason that has been concluded for that is that because ace people don't really know what's sexy and stuff, they just overcompensate really hard.
Huh. Well, this individual, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they were.
Truly
if they were
understands
directly
how steamy BioWare scenes have been.
Yeah. Although I do have to say that while they're very steamy for the humanoids in the more human characters in Mass Effect, can we have some alien sex scenes, please? I mean, it's all well and good to be like, I'm gonna romance Garrus, and he says something about reach and flexibility, and then, boom, you're laying in bed with your underwear on, and he's just sitting in the chair reading a book, and you're like, well, I guess it happened off screen. Meanwhile, you romance, I forgot her name, it's our blueberry friend. Our sweet blueberry girl. I don't remember her name. Shit. Who's our archaeologist?
Ferb says, as an romantic person, and an ace person, who is sex repulsed, I don't mind less raunchy scenes. Yeah, those games already exist for you. They're Obsidian games.
Fade to black.
Oh, no, they don't even have that. There's not even an option to romance or sex up any characters in most Obsidian games. So,
I'm not asking for everything to be like.
You should check out. Obsidian games.
I'm not asking for everything to be like a fantastic OnlyFans escapade, but I'd like it to be like, if you're gonna, I'd like them all to be the same level, you know? Because I mean. I love Vectra to pieces, but I was very sad that the culmination of her romance was that she burned a stake for you.
Yeah, you go rock climbing and she burns a stake. I mean, it is implied that you make love, but yeah, I do.
Yeah,
agree.
But it's like, and then we'll fade to black, go away.
I don't understand why. I don't understand why they seem so afraid to commit. Do you understand? Like, Baldur's Gate got Game of the Year. You can have sex with a bear in that game.
Yes, you can! You can make a squirrel very uncomfortable. Which I have to say is the funniest goddamn thing I've seen. Is somebody showed me that scene, and I'm like, oh god, is she gonna fuck the bear? And they're like, no, wait. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to see that. And then the camera cuts to this squirrel holding an acorn, horrified, and then it just drops the acorn, and I'm like, okay, no. That was worth it. That was worth it just to see that. Just to see it go, oh, no. The squirrel has PTSD. You're right. I wish there was a button you could click in settings that makes suggestive scenes fade to black, so that I don't need to be uncomfortable. That I don't mind. I think you should be able to do that. I think that would be fine. It's like, fade to black. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had a soda with my dinner. It's making me burp. But, like, I think what it comes down to for Mass Effect, and I'll finish that thought because we've been leaving poor Cassandra hanging for a minute. For some reason, they never think that people are going to find the aliens attractive. Like, when they were, like, in 2, they were like, oh, we decided to put Tali and Garrison as romances, but we almost didn't because we couldn't fathom that anybody would find them attractive. And I'm like, you fools! We're explaining sex to Cassandra. Yes. Oh my god. Alright. No, I understand, Cassandra. Thank you for waiting.
I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I wish I could hug her like you hug
I'll
Varric.
let you get back to work.
Cassandra absolutely reads some very smutty smut. Oh, she absolutely does, Doc. You are 1000% correct. That's why she likes Varric's book. She reads it for the plot. Yeah. Alright. Let's get... Oh! Okay. She was loading in. Alright.
Good day.
Ah! Stuck. Cole! Cole? Cole? Cole! Cole? No? Cole, I have a ring not a ring, I have a necklace for you.
Get closer to him.
Just put my face in his face. Cole! There we go.
Faith seeks a friend in compassion, cautious, careful, too much grey, but growing.
I have an amulet for you.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need someplace that can go away if it becomes sharp.
Gotcha.
What do I do with it?
Empty field. Oh no, we're going to the basement!
Excellent. May I?
We need a place that can go away. We can blow up the basement. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
You think this will work?
We know it's not just going to work, right? It never just works.
Have faith, Inquisitor.
A pooshki.
Ah! What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
I think Varric may have a point.
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances,
He's mad!
he remains a spirit.
He's mad, I don't agree.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
I see. Cole treats us like we're an awesome big brother or sister, and Solus and Varric are dads with very different parenting styles. Yeah. But the video's slightly out of sync with the audio? Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe if I turn the game capture off and then back on. Boop and boop. Let's see if that helps. Oh, my mouse is now not on the screen anymore. There we go.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Absolutely.
Sure.
We can have 2 rogues and 2 mages in a party.
Solus has a
All
butt.
right, I get it.
You do.
You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
I don't want to choose. I agree with Eric, though.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Enchantment! I miss Sandal. Oh. It's loading. Child of the Stone, nice comeback, Solus. I think that that's maybe just what the elves call them. It didn't seem disrespectful, but... yeah. Well, we're going somewhere. I think. Hello, Honeybee. Honeybee's come to get a little snack. Because the cat food bowl is right next to me. Hello. I miss Sandal. Unfortunately, I know he's not in Veilguard, and I'm sad. Boo.
Agreed.
This is the most depressing personal quest. Oh no. Well. I know, I wanted to see Sandal too. Hi. I know. Because in 2, didn't they say that he got a job at the court in Orlais? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, he got an invitation to work in Orlais.
Wow, you'd think we could have seen him. Ah, well.
As court and changer.
His voice actor was all for returning? Yeah. Oh, well. Maybe in the next one. Oh, num num num, crunchy crunchy. Eee. I love that every once in a while, Hanabi will pause in eating and then turn and look at me for a moment and then go back to eating. It's like she's checking to make sure I'm still there. Oh, I hear music. Oh, we went to this town. Oh, this is where
this should get me through the month.
This is where the bullshit was.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, I brought the dads and the boy.
Greetings. Can I help you?
You.
Hat. Oh!
You killed me.
Uh-oh.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop.
Oh, well, bye.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
No, you don't.
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death.
Oh, God.
I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
Oh, honey.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
The dagger is still hovering in the air. Solus, what do you think?
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric.
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
If you want to hear my thoughts on the matter,
Yeah.
If not, go ahead and choose.
I think I know what I want, but I want to hear your thoughts.
I lean towards Cole needs to grow and become more human.
That's what I think as well.
And let me just tell you, Veilguard only makes my feelings on it stronger.
I see. The stiff body language is killing me with the emotional deliveries. Yeah. I think that the scene is slightly glitched. I think that their bodies are supposed to be moving and they're not. I also agree. I think Cole needs to grow. He wanted to be human. I'm going to help him be human.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me.
Okie dokie.
All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
Please don't do a murder.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Then pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned
Did
that
we
the
kill
hard
this
way.
man? Okay, no, we didn't.
No. He
It was
needs to
empty.
remember. You too. We're done
Thank you,
here.
music, for just dying.
The key soundtrack for dying. Okay, because I heard the thwack of the thing.
It
so, okay.
clicked, but it didn't go like it
Okay.
normally does.
So he pulled the trigger, but it didn't fire.
Yeah,
I see.
to show him that
Even after
shooting
he
him wouldn't have
it.
made him feel any better.
Yeah. Good. I think Varric did the right thing. Yeah, Varric is a real one. Is that the only time that Varric has let somebody else handle Bianca? I think so. I don't remember any other time of him, like, handing it. I don't even think he handed it to Hawk.
Nope. He doesn't like it when anyone handles Bianca's cock angry.
Oh my god. That is still one of the best clips. Because just the timing of it and the fact that I guess because they were speaking, the game did not proceed, but then the combat started immediately after is like the best. Yeah, Isabella did ask Varric, but he said no. Yeah, well that's because she would have absconded with it. We know Izzy.
True.
She would have been
A
like,
little
oh,
bit of
this
a
thing is so beautiful.
kleptomaniac.
Exactly. And she'd be like, no, I'm just gonna borrow it for a few years. Don't worry, I'll give it back. And then she'd have vanished. Oh, hello, honeybee. She's back in my lap again. While I was waiting for, while I was getting everything
For all
started.
we know,
oh.
the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
I hope so, too.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
We'll help you.
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
I like that he's holding his body like the emotional pain
The
is
left
causing
hand
physical
misses a
one.
friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
Yeah! Time to teach the boy to speak.
It is good that he is not entirely changed. However human he becomes.
We're seeing Solas's flaw, and that is that he's scared of change because he's scared of loss. Ah, how fun that we learn about other characters while we are learning about the character whose quest we're on. Ah, I love that. Alright, let's see. Okay, we have some of these and these. We still need to find. Unfinished business. Seeing red. Well, shit. Bianca says Corypheus is getting risen from the... Okay, so we will have to go to the thing for that. Alright, so we just have 2 more people to hang out with, and then we can go to the table. Get some side stuff done. Like getting that rune to work. And then we can head to the Emerald Graves. The friend with 2 names is Divine Justinia, so Liliana misses her. Aw, yeah. Oh, that's why you said, if everybody remembers me, how can I put honey in her wine without her noticing now?
Your worship.
Now, getting one over on Liliana is going to be a difficult task, though.
Have you talked with Josephine? You should probably talk with Josephine as well.
Yes. I'll talk with her on the way to the table. Hey.
Never trust half an elf.
Ooh.
May I ask how things are, now that you're more human?
It hurts. Everything hurts. Everyone remembers me now. I can only make them miss me for a few heartbeats. But I'm real. More real, anyway. And I understand more than I did.
You're still able to sense the feelings of others, aren't you?
Yes, I still feel things, flashes of their minds, pain, hurt, all of it.
He sounds like a
It's
teen
not so
now.
loud anymore. I make more noise myself, so I don't hear as much unless I want to. I remember more things, though. It lets me learn. I sometimes see why something I said would bother Cullen. Maybe I'll do it less.
He sounds a bit miffed now.
What's the difference between you and a spirit now?
Spirits are... they just are. Most of them sense something that interests them and stick to it. They don't remember much. It keeps them pure, but it also keeps them from learning, from growing. I wanted to help people, but I only knew enough to do it in the simplest way. Now I can see more. I also want to hit people a lot. Varric is helping with that.
Oh. Man, that VA, give him a fucking award, because he has managed... It's subtle, but Cole sounds very different now. And that's awesome. But I like that it's like, oh, what's the difference between a human and a spirit? A spirit has a very extreme hyperfixation. To the point that it can't even remember other things. Yeah, he sounds more present and less dreamy. Exactly. And he sounds a bit more mad. A bit more sullen, but...
Are you still physically the same, or are you fully human?
I was always fully human. I can do everything I could do before, except make people forget. The way I move comes from my mind, not my body. As long as I remember some of the Fade, it remains. My body is just like the real Cole's, except that he was a mage. I'm not.
Is there a reason why not?
Why aren't you a mage?
I can't know for sure, but the real Cole, his father beat him, killed his mother. His sister might have died, too. I don't know if that was real or what the demon made me think. Then the Templars threw Cole in darkness and starved him, all because he had magic. He thought that if he didn't have magic, I'm what he wanted to be. Him, but normal. So no one would hurt him.
Oh my god, hug him. Hug!
Why can't you make people forget you anymore?
Because I'm real. The forgetting was for both sides. They weren't frightened by me, and I wasn't hurt by them. Making people forget was a defense against people attacking me, and having what they saw in me stick. Because I'm real, everything sticks. Whatever people think or feel about me stays.
Is it harder to help
Can you
people?
still help people if you can't make them forget?
It's harder. I can't start over if I do it wrong. But seeing me changes them. They know a person wants them to hurt less. That helps.
Good.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Alright, and I saw another prompt, so let's talk about
I
it.
think you will be
Can only
interested in
save
how
what's
he
important.
progresses.
Precious space to remember her
Sorry,
smile.
you were talking over, he was talking over you. What'd you say?
Yeah, I just said I think you'll enjoy how he progresses.
Good. Would you like to go somewhere?
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Yay! Friend time with Cole! Let's go do a fun. He's had a sad, let's do a fun. Oh, we're going to the city. Let's go buy cake. Fancy cake. Fancy cake. I want the option to hug all of my companions. If a game should let me pet all the dogs and all the cats and hug all my companions. I'm only half joking. I really do want to hug all my companions. They all need hugs. Right, Honeybee? Honeybee's like, yeah, whatever, I'm napping. Oh, sleepy, sleepy baby. I'm pretty sure there's a mod for Baldur's Gate 3 that's you hug everyone. Yes! Good mod. Hug everyone. Good mod. Take the opportunity to stretch.
Inquisitor,
There we go.
you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guest?
Sure.
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start.
Are we going to teach him to eat?
Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
Teach Cole to eat cheese.
He saw me. They all see me.
I'm proud of you.
I'm glad you've allowed them to.
I don't know if I did. I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese, the mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Are you okay?
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
Oh. Oh my goodness. You know what? This is him becoming more human is putting him in contrast with Solus, and I think that's why Solus wants him to stay a spirit. Because he's admitting that what he was doing was he was scared of losing things. And Solus wants things to stay the same, especially spirits, because he's scared of losing stuff. Which is why he got so hyper-focused on me, like, no, we need to make sure Cole stays a spirit. Ooh, I like this. Ah, yes! Chaotic is correct. Reese is Wynn's son. I do miss her, although she's probably passed away by now, because it's been so long.
She has.
Yeah.
She's passed.
But that's okay. She was a wonderful lady.
Old lady. Ancient.
Yes,
decrepit
ancient.
Old lady.
At the age of 42. 42! But, with that nice spirit of faith that was helping her, I'm sure that she passed on gently. Yeah. Wynn had a good life, a good long life. She died so old, said Ferb. Yeah. I'm sure in actuality she did die quite old. But I also know that she was also living on borrowed time simply because there was a spirit keeping her animated. But, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You made yourself laugh.
You're laughing at yourself?
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true.
Exactly!
I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes, it is, actually.
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
I refuse to believe Wynn is 42, says Doc. My headcanon for her age is and always will be 82. Agreed. Oh, I'm so happy for Cole. He's made so much progress. You know, I think that one of the reasons I like his journey to becoming human so much is it's actually very similar, at least in my... Wynn looked damn good for 482. Yeah. She had, she was very perky for an 82-year-old.
It's the lack of sun.
It's the lack of sun!
Yeah, she spent all her time
in the tower. So. Yeah, she never really left, so she never really had to worry about sun damage. But I think the reason I like Cole's journey as much as I do is that it reminds me a lot of my journey through learning how to handle my anxiety, because that's one of the things that anxiety does is it keeps you from going and doing things because you're, you know, a previous experience incorrectly taught you that that's how it will always be. Hey, Cole.
Old pain, shadows forgotten from dreams too real. This side is slow and heavy, but here is what can change.
Oh, nothing new. Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
Oh. Man, he's such a sweet boy. I'm so happy seeing him grow. And I understand what Solus means too, and I don't think it's entirely unfair for him to be like, but
our heroes strove
we don't want...
winding road, defiant
Oh yeah,
of
Sarah's
vile.
up there.
Uncertain
I
falls
keep
for home and
forgetting
cause when met
that she's
the mob.
here. She's like hiding behind a
man
half
gets
wall.
pinned through blood and sin, a bastard.
Sarah! Need to get a little closer. I'm trying not to set off the bard. There we go.
Getting serious about mage stuff, magic, things. How about not so much? Just asking for not so much magic. Great, yeah?
Oh. Why is that hidden under there? I can still kick Sarah out? What the fuck?
You can.
Roof time? Cookie roof time.
When waked, we walked where willows wail, whose withered windings won't wassail. It's poetry because of W's and shit.
It's poetry because of W's and shit. And the scene was over. I love Sarah. It's poetry because it's got W's and shit.
Ready for waiting.
Alright, let's see.
You know, you learned about her quote-unquote mother, right?
I believe so, yeah. Oh yeah, the lady who adopted her.
Yeah, and taught her to hate elves.
Yeah.
It makes me think of that episode of Star Trek DS9 with the Bajoran parents that have the Cardassian child.
Yeah, and he hates Cardassians, like, way lots.
Giving Sarah a chance and learning that about her changed everything that I see in her.
Yeah, it changes
I
a
actually
lot.
feel really bad for her.
I do too. Especially since, you know, on the one hand, she's right that she shouldn't be forced to learn about a thing she doesn't want to. But also at the same time, it's like, I understand that. But is that really you making that call when you spent your childhood being taught to hate your you know, where you're from, you know?
Yeah.
So, are you worried about me using magic?
Do you have any worries about how my magic is developing?
Really? You have to ask what's so bad about the magic stuff. Rift, whatever. You know, like a tearing up the world.
Rift Mage, so I can understand Fade forces.
Not helping. I don't understand that stuff. It's scary to anyone smart enough to think for a second. You shouldn't be scary. You're the Inquisitor.
Why are you scared?
What has you so scared?
You really don't know? Most people are scared. I mean, there's lots of mages here, but most never see one. Never. You're weird, and I know you, so you're not scary. But lots of people don't know you. I don't want you to be just a scary mage.
Oh, I would love to say this, but I'm in a relationship. Oh. Not even a little for fun. Not even a little for fun. You know what? I'm going to say the snippy comment. Hopefully she won't get...
silly. I'm not that scary.
Real funny.
There we go.
Fine. I'm fine with it. Be scary and a shit.
Yes! Yes, I will! You're welcome. Can I learn more about you?
I'd like to know more about you, now that you're comfortable.
Suppose. It's embarrassing enough now, may as well.
Okay. So why do you hate cookies so much?
Anything more to say about where you came from, aside from hating cookies there?
Denerim, mostly. Before running into another Jenny. He was fun. Had weird friends, though. I think some of them were a lot more serious about being serious. Got some of them killed. I suppose they were like family. Better than Lady Emerald ever was. You know why? They didn't give two squirts about who or what you were. It was all what you did.
Yeah. Where are they now?
So where are the rest of them?
All over. Or they stopped to let new people go all over. Some get rich and stop playing so they can do good things with it. One or two don't. Eventually, someone asks for a favor against them. So don't get like that, you hear?
Of course not.
So is that who showed you how to fight? Gave you your skills?
Nobody gave me anything except a chance. And maybe some lessons to start, but mostly just the chance. I took that and ran.
Do you have any memories of your biological family?
Do you remember your actual family at all? Your parents?
Well, there is the amulet I had as an orphan that has a missing piece. And look at your face. You believe me?
Little orphan Annie shit.
Still no parents. I remember an alienage with arseholes. And hating that stupid tree. The one elves always have. Of all the things to pray at, they could at least pick one with apples.
She ended up getting to Orlais.
Denerim is a long way from Orlais. How'd you get there?
By Stinky Horse?
Sarah.
Denerim wasn't much fun after the Blight. Everyone trying to recover, you even feel bad for the nobles. But Val Royeaux, that's a fat city full of fat heads. They just don't know when to stop. You saw it. Orlais is rich and stupid. Ripe for the pickings.
Thank you for trusting me, Sarah.
It's nice to see this side of you. That you trust me.
Don't you go blabbing around, yeah? Because I'll have a big, trusting foot up your pucker.
Jesus Christ. I get why you're weird.
I think that after our rooftop chat, I get why you're not like other elves.
Well, don't. How about we dig into what you are? Or what you're supposed to be? Do you know all about elfiness? What it takes to keep our ears all perky? Because I'm just me, and I couldn't give a fig. All right?
I mean, I think it's obvious what option's going to piss her off.
Yeah, we all represent our kind, yeah. Okay, I'll drop it.
Didn't mean to poke at a sore spot. Consider it dropped.
Well, good then, because that's the way I am. This way. You do this with everyone. Because I hope I'm not the only one that squirms like this. Feels weird.
Nope, don't worry, everybody squirms.
If you say so.
People don't like it when you question why they believe the things that they do, because most people haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
And so they're not prepared to answer, and and I think a lot of them probably won't like the reasons why they believe the things that they believe.
Yeah. And I get why she, like, doesn't like doesn't like the whole, like, why aren't you more like an elf lady?
We'll make good use of it.
But, ooh, excuse me. But at the same time, like, the reason that I keep poking it is, like I said, is it because she genuinely doesn't care, or is it the prejudice that she had, you know, beaten into her every day by her adopted mom? You know? Is it because you genuinely don't care, in which case, cool, or is it because of that?
Good to see you, boss.
Oh, he's got nothing new to say. Alrighty.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Love you, Bull! Alright. Let's go talk to our lady friend. Our rich, poofy lady friend. We have a quest to do for her, but that's for later. But let's check in on her before we go to the table. The center of everything? No, that's the sun. Hello, Josephine.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royeaux.
Oh, ça.
They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me.
She did
Even
not.
Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
I never saw her.
It's not Andraste who saved me.
Few people outside Skyhold know it was Divine Justinia who delivered you from the Fade. You could attempt to tell Val Royeaux citizens the truth, though it may not be as inspiring as they hope.
I think they should know the truth. And I feel like that could be just as inspiring, don't you think? It's like, no, but Divine Justinia saved the Herald and helped deliver her from the Fade so that she could save us all from Corypheus as the final act as a brilliant and wonderful woman working the will of Andraste and the Maker. Like, I mean, I feel you could spin it that way very easily. Oh, Ferb says, you know, at first I wasn't really getting what the big deal was with Iron Bull, but you know, now I really like him and I would romance him. Yeah. I don't know fully what happens, but I have seen a clip, because it's floated around for some time, that's I guess it's like post you having a sexy times with him, that's just involves her opening the door with like a letter. She's like, Inquisitor, I need to talk to you about, and she just turns and goes, ah! I remember seeing that clip, and then just because she screams, everyone else starts popping their head through the door like, what's going on? And then they're all like, ah! It's like the squirrel with the acorn. And that made me laugh, so I'll probably romance him if I play it again as well. I would actually be interested in romancing several of the people in this, because I think that they're all very well written. It's just like with 2. All the characters are really fun, so. Tell them it wasn't Andraste. They should know the truth.
Tell them the Inquisition's position is that the Divine saved me from the Fade, not Andraste.
Yeah, Dorian too.
Some of the devout will be discouraged, but it will placate the Chantry.
It puts the Chantry in a good position.
It's good to see you.
Bye.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
I quite like Josie's romance, says Doc, though I am biased since hers was the first one that I did. Yeah. I would also, and also for...
Yeah, Josie is probably my favorite, too. I just like her a lot.
It seems like hers would be really cute. I
cute.
Also agree with Ferb that I too would make a male character in Romance Dorian as well.
Yeah, Josie and Cassandra I really liked. Dorian's is really good, too. Honestly, most of the romances in this game are bad. I haven't done Black Waltz yet. I'll need to do Black Waltz.
Oh, yeah! For some reason, I keep forgetting about Black Wall, and I feel bad that I do.
You won't. You won't. Don't worry. Everybody in this game's an honorable.
Ooh. Special offers for rare inventory, you say? Ooh, all party members gain a 10% increase to all of their defenses. Yes, please. Perfect. Alright, now. Let's have a quick look in here. Can I... there we go. Because I saw this. Measure the Veil's strength. Ah! From Solus. Inquisitor, you have activated a number of the Elven artifacts used to detect the magical energies of the Veil. Individually, such readings have been helpful. If we can coordinate measurements of all the artifacts simultaneously, however, I believe we may be able to uncover rifts that may not have even opened yet.
Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Oh, come on. There we go. I have drafted a proposal for how we might use Inquisition mages across our lane for Reldon to activate these artifacts in a coordinated fashion, if you think that might be useful. Liliana has no input. Colin says, I can deploy soldiers with the mages to ensure their safety. And Josephine says, if the Inquisition forces are stretched thin, nobles in the area will happily ensure the safety of our mages. I kind of feel like I'm going to go with Colin if you don't have any input on that, Mikey. The quest is called Measure Veil Strength. Doc says that the Josephine's reaction if you are a Kunari the first time she meets you is, oh, you are even larger than I had heard.
Go with whatever you want.
Okay. Colin, you should protect our peeps. The experiment was a success, and these readings are remarkable. By overlaying the relative strength of the Veil over maps overlaid for Reldon, I have extrapolated points where small rifts are more likely to develop. This should lead...
I'll be right back.
This should let us deploy Inquisition forces more wisely while still protecting people who would otherwise be threatened by demons. In addition, I have located one node of possible interest in the hinterlands, a very large rift that is not yet opened. It may be worth investigating the area. Aha! So we can go there in the hinterlands later to deal with that. So let's see. Ah, here we go. Investigate the elven glyphs is the only other thing available. We only have one thing for that. The elven glyphs discovered in the Dales might prove valuable. Cursory inspection suggests they predate the ruins in which they were found, possibly transferred onto the stone from a much older edifice that dates back to the original elven nation, or even earlier. One of our mages, a Dalish elf named Cillian, believes that he may be able to translate these glyphs, provided we grant him the needed contacts. Let's friggin' go. Let's do it! Yeah! Ooh, a new area has been unlocked. It required some gifts to several Dalish clans traveling along the Waking Sea coast, but Cillian was able to get the texts he needed to translate the glyphs. He claims they are kind of a map, showing the location of an ancient temple dedicated to Durthamin, the elven god of secrets. He has provided us a location, but it should be noted we are not the first to investigate these glyphs. A group of treasure hunters evidently mentioned them several years ago, though they have not been heard from since. Ooh. Not yet. So... I'm trying to remember where else we can go. But, okay. So that is the next place we need to go, which is the Emerald Graves. So let's go to the map. Boop. World map. Alright, let's see. So this is the Lost Temple of Durthamin that's here. Can I see the area, or is this just a one-time locale? Okay, so that's just like a one-time locale. So, do you guys want to explore this temple that we've discovered? Or do you want to go straight to the Emerald Graves? I'll let you guys decide. We have about 10 minutes left. I'm kind of tempted to go here first. What is this? Oh! Solus located the quest. Let's explore. So it's for... You want to see the temple? Okay. Let's go to the temple then. Who should we bring to the temple? Oh! Cole changed! Oh, he's got like a cute little portrait now. That hand is really tiny for some reason. It looks little. Hehe. Let's bring Solus. He would be so mad if we didn't bring him. Let's bring Blackwall. We haven't had Blackwall in a while. Cole baby hands? Yeah. Cole baby hands. Let's bring Vivienne. If we bring her with us, maybe she'll get a better sword. Let's explore the temple. Let's explore the temple. And then next time we'll go to the... When we're done with that, hopefully it won't take too long. We can pop into the Emerald Graves and save. I'm hoping that that's roughly what we'll be able to do. Right, Hanabi? Oh, Hanamana. She's so sleepy. She's so eepy. So cuddly eepy. Is this the birthday present you wanted? A snooze? Bet it was. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So tiny. So tiny, so baby. I'm looking forward to whenever it is that I'll be able to get the proper apartment. And then I can try setting up a kitty cam. And just have it in the corner so you guys can watch Hanabi in real time. And pay more attention to that than to my game feed. She'll just spend the whole stream fast asleep. And people will just be like, oh god, she's so cute. And I'm like, I know, right? Oh, she's so sweet. Cute little cutie pie. Oh my goodness. Alright. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in here. What do we got? God of Secrets. Ooh, the location. We just have to investigate all these different areas. And what is this? See. Okay. There's some veil fire here. Very nice.
Someone's been here.
Not for some time. The camp is abandoned.
Mm-hmm. Explorers in the temple. The small book appears to be a collection of notes, judging by their dates, written over a period of 3 years. They chronicle the search for something called Dirthaman's Wisdom by an Orlesian archivist, Lord Gretian. Oh my god. Gretian Fale. The elven god of secrets disappeared along with all his kin, or so their legend claims. Yet his priesthood remained behind, and the priests were said to possess the ability to see and know all. I believe this to be the result of magic and not a divine gift. Magic locked in treasures that remain to this day. With the aid of my companions, I hope to prove it. I believe I have found a temple of Dirthaman, the resting place for the wisdom, or at least the location of the last high priest who was said to possess it. From all I have gathered, it might be possible to summon this high priest's spirit from the ether here to this place. Impossible? Yet Dirthaman's rituals will evidently allow it. Perhaps one of the oldest secrets we know of will be revealed to us here. I see. So they're gonna raise the dead, huh? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ooh! This may be a temple to Dirthaman, but there is a Dreadwolf one. Lost Temple of Dirthaman. We few whisper here where shadow dwells, some words remain unuttered. Truths are pushed down, down where they shall never rise again.
It's strange that I can understand that.
The secrets of this temple have remained unspoken for too long. They wish to be known.
I see. So they've been waiting for somebody, the right person, I guess, to come along so they can tell them. I like how that, gives these places, a will of their own, a life of their own. Take the head of misery.
The oath is absorbing the fire, eating the magic.
Oh. Ah! And now there are bodies. They want to be known, but you must pay the price to know it, I suppose. Rock!
It's warm.
It is alive, because the creature connected to it is alive. It is but one piece of the whole.
Interesting. So we're reassembling a critter. So we're assembling a body, you guys. And it's apparently not dead. Creepy. Ooh. What's these? Ah, his books. A soul wrecker staff. Oh. Electricity damage and spirit damage. Interesting. It lives! It's a stock. Yeah, we're doing sort of an elven Frankenstein's monster, aren't we? Also, look at these big wood ears! I wonder if they're edible. They probably aren't. This big, they're probably rock hard and taste like a foot. And light it. Whoosh. Okay, and that leads outside. So let's go this way. Ooh. Light. And light. Why? Because I can. Lever. Will deliver. What did I do? Did something. Good tag? No? Alright. Aha! Dirthamen is gone, he said. Our highest one brings to us this gravest news. What shall we do? Where shall we go? What of the old secrets that burn within our hearts? Take the tongue of whispers. Ugh. Okay. Hello. Ah. There's also another book in the corner. Whoops. Wrong button. Eh. Loot. Right then, read. Explorers of the Temple. A number of notes are scribbled on this scroll, many crossed out or written in terse, angry letters. Reveal the heart, unite it with the flame. Together they will form the key to liberation, advancement. The translation is not clear. I also do not think this brazier is the flame it speaks of. Yeah, it was the veil flame. They couldn't light it. Well, I don't know what that thing did. And by that thing, I mean the handle over here I pulled. But it did something. We shall no doubt need it for later. Alright, let's go down there. Because I think each of these spaces is a dead end. At least thus far it has been, so. Let's try this one. Door.
No way through this gate.
Oh.
Wonder what it's made of.
I have to go find some other mechanism. These doors kept shut by some kind of mechanism, says the Dark Souls prompt. Delicious. Oh, I didn't bring a rogue. I brought 2 mages. Well, whatever. I don't know why I grabbed Vivienne like she was a rogue. Well, they're both here now. Hopefully there's nothing that needs to be unlocked. The gate appears to be... Yes, this gate is made of gates. This dog. It is! Surprising, huh? I think this gate might be a gate. I've discovered a chamber of sorrow. Book? No. Eye of sorrow. Okay. Well, hi! Boom. And boom! Alright then. Gimme. There's Solus just being invisible. As you do. Book! Hey! Hardened Hightown Chapter 7! Which is just in here for some reason. Dawn and Branakovic searched Comte de Ferre's office. Or Comte de Ferre's office. The Comte lay dead, murdered while armed and barricaded inside his own home. The servants' rooms were all empty, and from the pulled-out drawers and abandoned trunks, they'd been sent away in a hurry. The Comte had clearly expected trouble, and trouble had come to call. The Comte kept all his letters, decades of correspondences sorted by, apparently, Kingdom of Origin, filled his writing desk. Donnan rummaged through them, looking for a darker ink, fresher pages, anything that might indicate that it was recent. And then came the shattering sounds of somebody kicking in the front door. Hey, my lord Fancy Pants, get your ass down here! Javelin and Donnan ran for the foyer. A woman stood over the splintered door, her eyes glittering brighter than the daggers in her hands. You there! She snapped at the guardsman. Where's the Comte de full of it? We need to have some words, and one of them will be coin, and the other will be now. Kirkwall Guard, Donnan barked back at her. This is a crime scene. Identify yourself. Guards, are you? She smirked, squinting into the dark towards him. No suits of armor outside, man poking around a noble's house in the dark. This doesn't look like a crime scene. I don't know what my accent's doing. It was British for a moment, then it was Australian, and now I don't know where it's going. It's going on a trip somewhere. Donnan didn't flinch. Your name? Oh, this is... Oh my gosh, this is Izzy! Belladonna, Captain Belladonna of the Dragon's Jewels. She executed a flurried bow that somehow managed to be insulting. Where's the damned Comte? He's going on a trip of to our favorite rocket. Yes. He's dead, Donnan said, watching her reaction. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? She cracked a wry smile. Trust me, sweet thing. If I were gonna kill him, I'd have waited until he paid me first. What was your business with the Comte? Javelin spoke up, startling Donnan. He'd almost forgotten his partner was there. Cargo transport, she glowered at the recruit. He hired me to deliver some antiques, and I've been sitting at anchor for a fortnight without being paid. She peered up into the dark balconies overhanging the foyer and shouted, Anybody there? You want this rubbish? Come to the docks tonight and pay me 50 sovereigns for it. Otherwise, I'm dumping it in the sea. With that, she turned on her heel and strode away. I hope you enjoyed my terrible reading of whatever the fuck that was. Brought to you by Varric. Anything over here before I leave? No. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. The Sanctuary. Aha! A light bulb. Door? Ah, requires an ornate elven key. Progress. There's a body in that jar. Big lumpy body. Magically sealed! So we have locked with a mechanism, magically sealed, and needs a fancy key.
The heart of this place. Here is where the ancient rituals and prayers took place.
Pretty. Discovered crypt of the vocals. Nice. And a paper! Explorers in the temple. I don't care what Lord Gretton claims. There were voices last night whispering to us in our sleep. It's not silly fears. It's this place. Is it worth finding this artifact he hunts if it attracts spirits to us as we search? And how did the spirits know our names? They knew personal things, events I would rather forget. I would leave if it did not mean foregoing my entire pay after months of work. I mean, at that point, I'd be like, fuck that shit. I'll bill you later. Mushroom acquired. Our highest one, he deceives us. The honeyed words that drip from his tongue, we know the despair they mask. We disciples of Durthaman know truth, now as ever. See. Does do? Open. Ah, it requires lock picking. Shit. Alright, hold on. Is there a way for me to change my party? Because I might have goofed. There's not. Alright, hold on. We're gonna have to pop out and then pop back in. We're gonna have to depart and then return with a rogue because I fucked that up.
Explorer. What killed him, I wonder?
This human man was a warrior, dead for perhaps a few months. His skin is dried and stretched over his bones. From what you can tell of the corpse, he was stabbed in the back. An expression of terror remains locked in the ridges of this dead man's face. I know, we need to fetch Varric. Oh, Varric! We'll light that in a minute. I think if we go to leave and then decide not to leave, it will let me change my party. Ah, can't believe I forgot to bring Varric. Can't believe I grabbed Vivian instead of Varric. I mean, they both begin with V, but I mean, come on now. Bah. Flop, flop. Eh. If I... No? Okay, I have to physically leave the map. Alright. Okay! Let's just go somewhere we don't have anything. Let's go here, and then we'll turn around. And go back. I goofed. I oopsied. Mike's gonna come back and be like, where the hell are you? Like, I forgot to bring a rogue. So, oops. Oopsie. There's a cringy meme for anybody who knows it. Hello. She's sharpening her feet needles on the scratching post. I know, hi. I know, I'm waiting for it to load. I thought it would be faster because there wasn't anything here, but I was wrong. I know. Come here. I hope you all heard that little peep. That was a peep of annoyance because I picked her up. That was a very put upon peep. My little peepy doodle. My little peepsy doodle. Little peepsy doodle. Oh, yes. Your feet are all wet and your face is all wet. You were drinking some water, weren't you? I do love how Hanabi drinks water, which just delay the entire side of her face on it and just have... Alright. Should have teleported to a place that had... poopy. Can I change... Well, actually, hold on. Let's go to a camp and change the party there in case I can't. Traveling. Traveling some more. It's happening. There we go. God, every time I see it. I'm so sorry, Merrick. There we go.
Word for you.
No, there is no word for me. There is a word, and that word is mm-mm. There we go. Oopsie, come back. I accidentally knocked over. Knocked over Mommy's soul gem. Come back. Oh no. Where did it go? And why was there a singular pasta on the floor? Where the hell did that come from? Who brought dried pasta in my room? Was it you? Oh, we lost Mammy's soul, but we'll get it back. It's probably under my chair. Let us travel the exalted plains so we can change our party, so we can journey back to an ancient temple before going back to Skyhold in the mountains in the cold. Yes! That's exactly what we're doing, Doc. How did you know? Like in Origins, you had blood drops on the map to show you the path of traveling. I loved that, too. That was good. Let's find Our funky little flashlight again. Light. There we go. There's a bad guy somewhere. Oh, they're all over here now. Well, hi! Where did you come from? Tee-hee. I don't know what that thing did. I still don't know what that lever did. Solus, please. Speedy, can you move out of the way? Thanks. Can I hit? Give me. I'm fine. Oh. And now it's dead. Okay. What was that? I don't know. Oh yes, Honeybee, what's up? Hold on a second, everybody. Come here. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got. Yeah. She wanted to be picked up and cuddled for just a moment. There's something nearby. Something alive that's peaceful is nearby. Rash vine back. Yes. Excuse it. Okay, Varric. Now I need you to open this door, and then for us to find out that we could have gone the other way, and that there wasn't any reason to go and get a rogue. Wonder how this temple would have looked in Heyday. It probably would have looked beautiful. If we decided to come here during the day, it probably would have been very pretty. The Chamber of Torment, you say? The Hands of Torment. Alright then. Why, hello! Excuse me. Oh, that's what Marked for Death looks like. Oh my god. Damn, bro, your Marked for Death is kind of horrifying. And I bet you that there's the ornate elven key.
I bet the poor fools never had a chance to use it.
Somewhere back in the
We
ritual
unlocked the
area,
door we already
perhaps.
opened. Yeah, it probably opens the big fancy door. Yeah, I think we didn't need a rogue. But whatever, we have one now. It's fine. Actually, wait, what did I miss? There's something. Oh, that. That's fine. The highest one promises safety. I shall protect our ancient secrets. He claims all that Dirthaman once granted us will be safe, but it is our blood he seeks. A sacrifice dark and unholy, a prison of evil to keep us in and all else out. Ooh. I see. Alright then.
And the torch goes out.
My torch! Oh, because of the thing. Well, let's go get one. I don't know why I didn't think that that would happen. Let's go get another one. Well, hi! You're fun. What are you doing here at the top of the stairs? Boom. And more friends. More friends! Rock! Right then. Hi! You can't hide from me. I know you're there. Just stood awkwardly in the corner until we killed it. That's hilarious. Alright then. There was another one, but it seems to have screwed off somewhere. Hola? Alright then. Yoink. Guten Tag. Ah, there he is.
Done and done.
Thank you. Alright then. If there's an arcane horror, is there a mundane horror? Perhaps. Now we can use the fancy key to enter the fancy room where the fancy thing is, whereby the ward perhaps has been removed. Still don't know what the lever over there was for, but we have the fancy key now. Open. Magically sealed. Oh, wrong. That was this way. This is the one that requires the fancy key. Tee-hee, silly me, not remembering what keys go to what door.
So this is where the key leads.
Leads to mushroom. Leads to... aha. It leads to Varric opening this. Thank you. Thank you, Varric. I've discovered the Path of Secrets. The Path of Secrets has a loot box in it. It had a gray item. How disappointing. And another one. How... gauche. Aha! Pull the lever! Nice. Ha 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 ha! Hello? Don't know that there's anything here. That doesn't appear to be right now. But it might be
We're near
worth
another
it.
artifact.
Yay! That's why we had this place. We're doing this.
Good. That should help strengthen the veil.
Oh, wonderful. Oh. His mind which cannot think, his tongue which cannot speak, his hands which cannot touch, his ears which cannot hear, his eyes which cannot see. And thus shall our highest one be bound, he shall join us in our silence. Aha. Interesting. And that is nothing. Alright. Well, let's go back the other way, because I know that that's a way into where we're going. But I did see a place where I could ask Blackwall to kick the wall down, and I think that that's much funnier than going in any other way. Or at least I thought I did. Where'd it go? It's back the other way. Hold on a minute. Ah, there it is. Oh, Blackwall. Kick this wall down. Yeah! Yeah, Doc said the wall was earlier. Yes, it was. I found it. The lost Temple of Dirthman. They will come for us in the night. Those who would steal the words from our lips, and our god no longer rises to our defense. We claw at the walls. Now we pray for a dawn that will never arrive. Yoink. Alright then. Oot. Ooh, ghoul's beard. Gimme. Not allowed to take the ghoul's beard? Ow! Hana! If you want to get up here, you can climb yourself. You don't have to stick on your hind legs and claw me in the butt. Rude. Alright, well I can't grab that for some reason, so. Are so mean. So, you little meanie pants. She popped up on her hind feeties and clawed me. She poked me with her claws right in the butt. Give me. Let me have it. No? Fine. Ah, we do need to go the other way. Okay. You having fun watching me play? Hanabi is actually watching the screen right now. She's like, what is this? And where are you going? Oh, torch went out. Is there a way to get back through here with the torch? So I kind of need it. I can't relight the balefire. I have to go way back. Oh! I need it in order to see the things and light the doodad. So I guess I'll have to walk through there very carefully and not set the fire off. Or well, not put the fire out with the water. Some developer thought that plant looked good hanging down like that and didn't realize it could be picked when they inserted it in the stone. I know. That's what it looks like, huh? Ugh. Going back, going back, going back. I know. Hello, Hana. Oh, hold on a second. I have been called. Yes. Hana has summoned me for nose boops. Oh, I see. Sometimes she'll hop up and she'll poke. She'll pat me on the cheek with one of her paws, and that is her signal for I want you to lean down so I can sniff your head and boop you with my nose. And then she'll just settle back down to what she was doing, and it's really cute. And it's like, why? Why not? Because it was cute. Aha! Who needs to go the long way? Fuck you. Yes! Ah, that was right here this whole time. I feel silly. Oh, that's the ghoul beard in the other room. Ah! Hello! I bet these arcane horrors are probably the people who were guarding this place, and now we're kind of causing them problems. Rock! Oh, 2 arcane horrors! Rock. Come on, is he stuck? He's stuck. No, he is no longer stuck. It went to teleport away and then it failed. Hilarious. The heck? Hello. Somehow I feel like I wasn't supposed to be able to jump over that. But I did. Oh, rash fine nettle. Delicious. We will not have it. Will not have it. The secrets are madness in our ears, but they are ours. The highest one cannot take them from us. Only Druthaman, our keeper. Only he. And if he does not take the secrets, they are ours forever. Then. Okay. So something went quite wrong here. Yalla. The Chamber of Despondency. Okay. Oh, a loot bag. Loot. Delicious. Ah, and here's where we came in. Boop. Give. The Heart of Despondency. For his heart, our highest one is bound. The secret that he keeps with us. The vigil that he keeps with us. His fear will not weaken us. No one shall come, dear mentor. In our eternity, only darkness reigns. Okay. Hi! Oh. Yeah, I think that these guys are supposed to be, what's left of the Secret Keepers. Eh. Where'd you go? There you are. There you are. I love that sometimes I'll turn around and I can tell that it's about to die, so I don't even bother attacking it. I'm like, yeah, the boy's got this. And mine. Nice. Alright, let's go and put back together the guy and then probably punch him in the face until he gives us all his secrets. And then we can save for the night. And it took a little longer than I thought it would, but hey, it's fine. I could leave you guys hanging. It would be really dickish if I saved right here and just ended the stream. Would I do that? That dog's disappointed in me. Shaking his head. Alright. Place the Hands of Torment, the Hands of Things. Okay, read. A series of papers and notes are stuffed into a small booklet. It is stained with dried blood and covered in dust. The most legible entry is the last. We are still uncertain why Lord Gretton ran off during the night. The others think it's the nightmares, though they say it's the voices that speak to them. We took a vote and decided to continue the search for Darthaman's wisdom. If we don't, we forfeit everything we've worked towards. Trying to piece together all of Gretton's notes won't be easy. Grettian's notes won't be easy. All I can think is that we need to put the relics revealed by the braziers into these flames. It's all part of some elven ritual, I suppose. The only gruesome part is all these desiccated organs. Lord Grettian believed they were part of the high priest of this temple and that we were somehow reassembling him. I find it unsettling that the elves would have disassembled their high priest in the first place. Well, if that... is probably because, he was
I
gonna do a
recommend
bad.
caution. There is no telling where this ancient ritual will lead us.
Yeah. Ooh, there's some glowing, angry stuff out there. Hands of Torment, and lastly, we plop down the eyeball. Boop. Summon the highest one! Hell yeah, let's do it! Demon! Hi! Ah, the kind that's immune to frost. Woo. Guess what I have? Enjoy. Excuse me. He keeps getting punted across the room, and I don't know why I find that so funny. Guy's got a lot of shield on now. I think we have to kill his buds. Is he losing shield? Yes, he is. Almost got it. There we go. And punch. Destroyed!
So that was the High Priest of the Temple.
Imprisoned in silence and despair by his own followers. A sad legacy.
Well, he shouldn't have been a butthead. Maybe. If he wasn't being a butthead, then yeah, that's messed up. I mean, it's kind of messed up anyway, but you know what I mean. Yes. Oh, that was that was him becoming invisible. Yeah, quick save. Good. Door. A mosaic piece. The trick was worth it after all. There better be a purple in here somewhere. I'd be very sad if that's not the case. Box. Box. Ah, shield. Cool.
That could be useful.
Right then. Something for Cassandra. And that was it. We have done it. I'm not allowed to go to the main map from here. Okay, fine. And I will go the correct way. Alright, so let's go. My guess is that he is going to probably hang out by that railing until we leave. Is there any spot I did not go? Technically there, but I'm pretty sure that's a wall. Yeah, that's a wall. For some reason, it just didn't fully render it. I'm not sure why, but whatever. And I'll never know what that lever opened, because it doesn't appear to have actually opened anything. Hello? Well, hi! I didn't even see you! I feel silly! More stuff. Aww. They came for me in the night, but I won't let them take it. I'll find Earthman's wisdom on my own. Those traitors want riches for themselves. They won't have a clue how to decipher the remainder of the ritual. Let it be known that I, Lord Gretian Fellow, am not to be blamed for what befalls them. I am not to blame for any of this.
Another one of the explorers.
Took his chest and crawled into a corner to die.
Idiot. Yoink. Well. Alright, now I believe we have fully scoured this location. Still don't know what that lever did, but it did something. And now... we're done. Hooray! Let's go to the Emerald Graves, shall we? Oh! It's lagging! Why is it lagging? Hello? What the hell? Oh! The Venator are suddenly here! Ow! Hello? Yo! Whoa! Hey! Hey! I guess that is why it was doing that. Why can't I not move? There we go. Right then. I was like, why did it slowly... why did it freeze? And the answer was, because they are here. Let's see. And a Tome of the Venator. Alright, and that's just the, Balefire, so. Okay then! Well, that was the last minute appearance by the Venatori. And, they can, fuck right off. To the Emerald Graves, where we will then save. Let's go. Wonderful. Ah, that's a Journal of Divine Justinia. Interesting. People at home can pause and read it. The reason I didn't read it is I don't know how long this load will take, so I thought that it wouldn't be good to. Well, you can try. It has been a year of little more than chaos. Yes, the mages voted to dissolve the Circle of Magi, but I will point out this vote came only after increased restrictions were placed on them following the unfortunate events in Kirkwall. What other choice did they have? Oh. Alright, well. You can pause and read it, I guess. Thanks for the stream. Aw, you're welcome, Doc. I'll catch you next time. Alright, you have a good night. We'll save as soon as we load in here. So, that way I can't possibly not go to the right place.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Hope you've got your comfortable boots on. The scouts have seen a number of fade rifts all over the forest.
It's very rocky.
We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
I see.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
I see. Anything about this area I should know?
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense.
Damn.
Makes you sad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We are the last Elven. Never again shall we submit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke thoughtlessly.
No, it's okay.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing. You've tangled with the Freemen of the Dales before. They have a presence here. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Let me see. Alright then. So. Let's claim this statue and then we can save. Bump. The Knight's Guardian. Traveling through the emerald graves in the Dales, one will see dozens of carven stone wolves. The Dalish call these the Knight's Guardians. In the days of Elven Halam Shiral, wolf companions walked alongside emerald knights, never leaving the side of their chosen knight. Wolf and elf would fight together, eat together, and when the knights slept, the wolves would guard them. The statues were erected in the memory of their unbreakable bond. Huh. I wonder if the Dread Wolf is related to all that in some way, since elves were important. It reminds me of the Mabari for the people to the south. Cool. Alright. Saving time. Alright. So that'll be all for today. We went a little bit longer, but I think it was worth it because we got to check out a cool temple. So we didn't spend the whole time doing maintenance. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. As always, all of the social links and all the other cool shit are below the video, both here on Twitch and on YouTube, including the Patreon, where for as little as $1, you can gain access to the Discord, and higher tiers have higher rewards. You can also support me here on Twitch, which will get you the Twitch rewards and all the stuff from the $5 tier on Patreon, and if you support me on both, I'll combine those amounts. Pretty quick, but we went over, so I don't think that we need to hash all that out. But yeah, you guys all have a great rest of your night. I thank you all so very much for being here, and I hope I'll see you on Friday. Sophie's feeling a lot better, so we'll be doing the rest of the Borderlands DLC and probably starting the second one. So I hope that we'll see you there. Bye-bye, everybody!
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, A Ferb Among Us, Dizarin, Revolution 72, The Dr. Fat, Eudemon, and Gilver. Thank you guys so much for your continued support.